Good morning, everybody. It is 6:35. I'm about 35 minutes into my drive today. We're heading up to Phoenix to the Goodwill Bins. We're going to be sourcing some new product today. We're in quarter four. It's December. Sales are picking up. I think every day this month I've been around $200+. Pretty good sales. We had Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which on Black Friday, Depop did a 6-hour free shipping period, which was pretty successful on my end. I think I did a little bit over $400 that day, which was really good. Nothing out of the normal. Today we're just gonna be running through our daily dues, getting product, listing product, packing up packages, opening wholesale, things like that. So hopefully we can be out there a little bit longer than last time. I really just go home when it gets busy, and last time that was around 10 a.m. But I have nothing stopping me from being out there all day, so hopefully we can at least be out there till 12. So let's go out there and find some new stuff. Just finished up round number 2, taking a quick lunch break, getting some food in because I am absolutely starving. I'm waiting for the third rotation, and it's not too busy right now. Obviously, this one's gonna be the most busy rotation that I've been to. I'm literally watching people just like walk behind me over and over again, so more people are showing up. But I found a lot of good stuff. I spent like $210 now. I got 5 bags, so we'll have at least 2 more after this next one. And can't complain, found a lot of really good stuff. And it's funny, it's like, I'm watching some of these people go and pick through this clothing, and I'm like, dang, that dude has, like, I want what he's holding right now. And then, like, I like wait for them to leave, and they'll set down that item. I'm like, what are these people looking for if they're not, like, they're also selling, because they're like, I watch them at the end, because they're, like, right next to me. But I'm like, dude, he passed up this crazy Nautica jacket. I'll show you guys it later, but it is absolutely an insane jacket. Like, I might even keep it for myself. It is so cool. But I'm gonna get a few more bites. I know they're probably almost done switching out the bin, so we'll get back in there and find some more clothes. So heading home now. We finished up our third rotation. It wasn't too busy thrift or reseller wise, but just people wise, there was a lot of foreigners, a lot of like families out there just kind of like looking all together, just kind of like grabbing everything. So obviously the third rotation was the worst out of the 3, but I found a lot of good things. I spent $86 on the last one. Literally, I think we're right under 300 total, which for me, that's insane. I picked up so many bags. We got 2 bags in that last rotation, 2 at the beginning, like just an insane amount of clothing and a lot of really cool things. Nothing mind-blowing. I don't think anything like blew me away today. So I'll show you guys that a little bit later, but before then, I'm gonna head home, eat again because I'm absolutely starving. I have a little bit of pasta left that I'm gonna eat on my way home, but get an actual meal that was made today, not yesterday, in my body. So let's just finish out this day strong, keep going after it, and get everything done. All right, so I am back home. Just took a quick shower, change of shirt and hat just because I felt a little bit dirty. I wanted my face to be clean because I'm trying to focus on my skincare as well. Now we are packing up packages. I got this bin here. We're gonna put everything in this. I got the big camera out already just so I can kind of time lapse while I'm doing everything because I need to use my phone during all this. I think I have over 30 orders today, so pretty hefty amount. We're gonna be using my sister's truck to actually take everything to the post office just because my car is completely full. So yeah, let's get a move on and get this done. Oh yeah, gloves. I'm wearing gloves because my hands are like destroyed from the like looking in the clothes, like putting my hands like this and like digging. It just tore up my cuticles. So I have this nice like restorative cream. I used to use it for my face, but it's like for when you get micro needling done, things like that, you put it on, kind of heals it up. My cuticles are like extremely cut up and just scratched up, like raw. So I'm gonna wear these for the rest of the day. I'm not taking these off. My hands are like, touching them hurts. So yeah, let's get these going. All right, we are heading to the post office now. Got all my packages packaged up. It's kind of nice driving the truck, just throwing everything in the back and just going. I'm feeling pretty tired now. I woke up a little bit earlier than my alarm. I had it set for 5:45. I got up around like 5:10 and just stayed up. When we get back, gonna eat, and then we will show you guys everything I got. But for now, we're just gonna make our way over to USPS. All right, so we got one, I don't even know, let me count these. We got a lot of bags, hold on. 2, 3. That is a lot of clothes. So we have all these clothes to go through. I'm not gonna go over every single one individually, but I'm just gonna kind of videotape all of it and just chop it up really, really short so you guys can see everything that I got. So we just got everything done. This is all the items, quite a bit, more than I actually remember. I picked up a lot of stuff, and this is definitely like more value than I got last time, just because I got so many like t-shirts and really lightweight items that will end up helping us make that value back, or the money I spent, like really, really fast. Just like the small things, like just the button downs, things like that. They're super lightweight, but you can still sell them for $10 really easily, or even more. We got to talk about new ways of listing. That is what, actually, scratch that. We're gonna go talk about that right now. All right, so let's talk about new ways of listing. So I've been listing, I've been doing this for 4 years. So I've been listing for a really long time. I started out basically just doing it in my room, where I was just taking photos on the ground, on the carpet, breaking my back, and then I was like, oh, look at these other resellers are taking it on concrete. So I started doing everything in the garage. I was doing it still on the floor, bending over, and I'm like, holy smokes. This is about 2.5 years in. I'm like, my back hurts so bad. If I do this any longer, I'm not gonna be able to like walk. Like it hurts so much because I'm doing this more and more. I was doing it like maybe an hour, 2 hours a day, but now I do it like 4 hours of listing a day up to like 6 hours of listing a day. And the way I've kind of transitioned from this is I was doing flat lays. So I made a flat lay. I started putting it. So what a flat lay is basically like this large table that is like off the ground, but it's tilted so you can throw the item onto it and it can like lay kind of like a floor, but it's still not as good. Like I'm still leaning over and taking my photo like this, and my back hurts still. And I'm like, this is better, but it's not the best. And then I started talking to one of my friends who lives in Michigan. He's been reselling way longer than I have, and he was way more successful than me. He still is more successful than me. But what he was doing was taking them on a hanger, and he would actually store his clothes in hangers, so that like helped his system. But for me, sitting down and putting a thing on a hanger and hanging it up and take a photo, so much easier. I'm sitting, I'm able to like sit straight up, my chest is up, my back's not hurting as much. It looks really good. That's how my page looks for the majority of all my items now, and I'm gonna continue listing my items on a hanger. But there is a new way of taking photos and styling your pieces, and that is a mannequin. People have done this in the past. People wear their own items, and I've never been one to want to wear them, just because it's really hard to just like keep putting on shirts, and I'm sure that's like mad uncomfortable. And like if I was doing it at the volume I'm like that I list at, I don't even know. I would be like raw from putting on t-shirts over and over and over again. So mannequins are the nice alternative to this. The downside of this is it takes so much more time to actually prep it up. Take more photos. You can't get your measurements very well. You'd probably have to do your measurements on a table. I just do a vertical measurement with this. I do the bottom to the top of the shoulder, but you're not going to get super accurate, and you're not going to get that chest because it's just too complicated. I'm not going to have an accurate measurement for people. So I've been doing it, and here's a side-by-side comparison of the same item hung versus styled on a mannequin. So you can see right here, the hung item looks, in my opinion, terrible. I was genuinely embarrassed. When I looked at this, I was embarrassed that the difference is so severe. It's like, why would I not put it on this? So I was selling these items because I get these in wholesale, so I get a lot of these. I've sold countless amounts of these, and I usually sell them for like $4 to $8. I kid you not, $4 to $8. This one on the mannequin, I listed it, I sold it for $24 within a day. Within a singular day, I sold this item. And not only does it just look better, it's selling faster, and it's selling at a higher value. Probably gonna have more retention time on your page. People are going to want to look and scroll through your page, and that's the reason I'm doing it. I want people to look at my page and they go, oh, like this guy's got some good stuff. Like this is honestly intriguing. It's almost as entertaining as social media. You want to be that captivated by my listings. That's the goal of the listing. You want it to be so captivating, people would just scroll through your page for fun. So yeah, moving forward, I'm going to be listing on the mannequin much more. I think it is absolutely revolutionary to what I'm doing, what I'm like selling. The pieces that I'm getting at the Goodwill Bins, they're much better than if I'm getting them through wholesale, or I'm just kind of going through racks. So it's really nice to get the most out of the item you're sourcing, right? You're getting the best return, quicker return, hopefully, and it just overall is fun. It's fun styling, clothing, and getting people to recognize your craft, you know? So I just wanted to like make a little short note and put it in this video. I'm probably gonna do like a full breakdown of like how I do it, how I set up mine, because I kind of experimented with it. I went from just putting a shirt on the mannequin, and then I added this nice denim skirt, I added a belt, I added some jewelry, and I would like to do a handbag, but it kind of slips off. Maybe across the body bag would be really cool. Just things like that, little things you can add to it, to just make it look like an outfit, make people see the vision of what they might be able to wear when getting your item, getting this piece. Right now it's 3:30. I'm playing at 7 p.m. so I have quite a bit of time before I have to actually leave. So I get a list a little bit longer. So I'm actually like excited, just because we have so much stuff to list, and I need to get going. Like I gotta go. So wrapping this up, that's what I wanted to talk about. Styling pieces on a mannequin is the new meta, whatever you want to call it. People have been doing it forever, but I don't think it's as like People don't talk about it. It's really, really good, and I think this is something more people should be doing because mannequins are cheap. They're not that expensive. It's less than like $200 to get a nice mannequin. So there we go. Let's go ahead and start listing. So super successful day. I got a lot done. I got new product. I shipped out orders. I listed new items. I got my workout in, and I've just been all around a big progressive day today. Kind of these past few months, I haven't been as focused as possible. And I think moving forward into this next week, we're going to have a huge push and progression. I want to go to the bins for 7 days straight, kind of be a little bit more selective with what I'm picking up, and hopefully bring some of my friends into these videos just because I know some of them wanted to go with me to the bins. It'd be kind of exciting to bring them along. But I also want to talk about like what kind of got me back on track, because I feel like this has been a big portion of like why I haven't been posting, as well as like why really I'm just kind of like stagnant, like things haven't been moving as fast as possible. And a big part of that is I've been talking to a girl for like the past month and a half, and I know you're thinking you're probably like, oh, like it's good news. No, absolutely bad news. And basically over this time I met this girl and wanted her to be my girlfriend. So going out on dates, obviously like I'm someone who like wasn't talking to people in the past. That's why I was pretty focused on here, posting a lot, you know, making a lot of money, and started hanging out all the time. And I'm like going out on dates, it's expensive, you know, just the regular like activities, dinners, whatever. It's like $60-$80 every single night. Start hanging out a lot. It's like almost 5-6 days a week, like all the time, at least just like at night or from midday to the afternoon, sleepover, morning, just a lot of hanging out. And it starts to feel like I'm like spending a ton of money, and I'm like spending as much money as I'm making. And it's like I'm not sleeping, because I really don't sleep well at other people's places, especially it's like not my own like bed. If I'm sleeping, I'm just like waking up, go to work, come back home, spend all the money. Waking up, go to work, come back home, spend all the money. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. I just remember that there was 4 days where I'm like spending $200, and I was doing all the right things where I haven't done in my past relationships, like getting flowers and things like that. And over these like few days where it's like heavy money spending, I really don't do anything. And she's like, well, like you haven't gotten me like flowers in a long time, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you've never gotten me anything. And she's like, oh, like you're the man, like you don't deserve flowers. And I was like, that's one of the most hurtful things I've ever heard, like ever. I've never, like that hurt me so bad. I was just like, all these things I'm doing, and I don't even deserve the $5 flowers that you're complaining about that I didn't get you, but I've gotten them many times before. So I was like, all right, this is not where I need to be right now. This is just whatever. Time goes by. Asked her to be my girlfriend. No. And then there's this one night she's like, oh, can you fill in my gas? I'm like, you're not my girlfriend. So things break off, whatever. Right after that, dude, the light switches back in my head. I'm like, okay, we got to pick up right where I left off, and we got to keep like climbing these stairs faster than I was before, because I'm now way behind. Like I wasn't losing money. I was still like maintaining it, and some days making more. But the progression, I have this big portfolio tracker that kind of tracks all of my portfolios combined. And it was kind of like this before, and then met her, it's kind of stagnant, now very steep climb. And we're definitely not going to be making my end of the year financial goals, which is super unfortunate. But moving forward into 2026, I think that's going to be absolutely possible to kind of pick up the slack that I've left in this line over the past few months. Yeah, that is kind of been what's been holding me down for these past I'd say like 3.5 months, a little bit longer than that. Just been completely unfocused, just not working as hard as I possibly could, and just kind of, you know, coasting is, I should say, just giving it half effort. So 100% effort. I'm waking up every single day. Today I'm like kind of gonna relax. Like I've done all I can do. There's not much more I can do. And I need to heal my body, because honestly working this hard hurts more than anything. It's like, not only am I just physically tired, it's like my joints hurt, like my knees hurt, my elbows hurt, my shoulder hurts from like lifting the boxes and digging through the clothes. It's like kind of silly as it sounds, like, oh yeah, I'm literally hurting from moving clothes, but it's the honest truth. But enough said, let's end it out here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment below if you have any questions for me, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.